So then we moved here from Arizona, and that was that. Been here ever since.
You're a good talker.
Oh my God, am I talking too much?
Oh no, not at all.
Well, besides waiting tables, it's what I do best. Kind of have to be good at it.
So, how many people do you really get to know? Customers, I mean.
Not as many as you think. I just find it amazing how much you can care about someone you didn't even know the day before. Like Eddie the truck driver used to come in once a month. He would drive for 18 straight hours and just stop in for a cup of coffee and a slice of apple pie. He got rerouted though, so he stopped coming in. Well, then there was Dorothy. Her real name was Barbara, but she was obsessed with the Wizard of Oz, so I refused to call her anything else. Last I heard, she moved to Dodge City. But to be honest, most people just aren't that interesting. I mean, there could be 20 people in there and I could still have no one to talk to. Not to speak badly of anybody, it just makes you appreciate the ones who actually have something to say. But now Helen was perfect. A true exception. She was from Venus. The first time she walked through the door, I almost dropped my tray. Partly due to the fact that it was my third day and I was nervous as all hell, but anyway, she had this red hair, this fire engine red hair, matching red lipstick. She came in this sequins beaded top, leopard print spandex pants, 6-inch heels, and even in them she was 5'0". And if you could believe it, she was 67.
What?
So, of course she gets seated in my section, and just looking at her, I'm terrified. So I go up to her, and before I can even get a word out, she looks at me and says, "Look at what this dyke incompetent hairdresser did to me." At first I was shocked, but then I just started laughing. So she asked me what the cheapest thing on the menu was, and I told her the blue plate special was pretty reasonable. You know what that is. Yeah, you know what it is. So she orders it, and she says it's the greatest meal she's ever had. And that was it. I had to know this woman. When my shift was over, she was still there on her 6th cup of coffee, and we have terrible coffee.
Oh, it's not that bad.
You're a horrible liar. So she tells me about her husband, Bill, who she describes as a lazy son of a bitch, and if he were any more lax would be dead. She tells me about the night he proposed to her. He had taken her on the surprise trip to Mexico, which, as you can imagine, she had choice words about.
She didn't like Mexico?
Well, it wasn't that. She just preferred something more European. She was more of a Paris, Venice kind of girl rather than a Cancun type, if you can believe it. So, on the last day of the trip, she pulls out all the stops, the fancy dress, the candlelit dinner, the band playing their song. Though, she told me she didn't even know they had a song. Honestly, she never really seemed like the romantic type, at least not from the story she told me. But she adored every second of it. She loved it. She said she fell in love with him threefold after that dinner. She said, forget the cliche of all of it. Cliches are often cliches because they're the perfect thing to do. So then comes the proposal. At the crescendo of the song, he circles around the table. He gets down on one knee, looks her right in the face. She starts to cry. He takes out the box, to which she responds after seeing the ring. What, am I graduating high school? I couldn't pawn this thing for a toilet handle, for Christ's sake.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but that's Helen. Somehow her complete lack of charm was like a charm in itself.
Well, what did her husband say?
He said, that's all you deserve. And they smiled, they kissed, and they got married 3 weeks later. Anyway, she used to come in every Thursday after the salon for 3 months and order the exact same meal, the blue plate special.
And after those 3 months?
Well, one Thursday she didn't come in and she never did again.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah.
Well,
and you're a good listener.
You want one?
no thanks.
Sure.
Can you fix my bunny for me?
What, sweetheart?
Can you fix her?
Sure you can handle that?
Yeah, I think I got this. Here, let me have a look. Uh-oh, what happened to her?
She got caught
Where?
on the slide.
Uh-oh. Hey, what's your name?
She's shy. Her name's Helena.
Helena? All right, Helena, we're gonna get you fixed up, okay? is not gonna hurt a bit. There we go, all better now.
Thank you.
So did you take care of that?
Taught me well.
By the way, that suicide the other night, turns out the guy had a wife and a daughter. They got killed in a car wreck about 2 weeks ago. So that explains it.
I'll have the blue plate special.
December sun is setting, 'cause I'm not who I used to be.